All right, well, St. Paul will be raising the Treaty 6 flag later this week. John Marshall from Real Country 97.7 has those details and more in What's Happening.
Hey, it's John Marshall from Real Country 97.7 in St. Paul, and it's time to take a look at what's happening in St. Paul and area. This Thursday, a very special event will be taking place right here at the UFO landing pad in St. Paul. And what it is, we're raising the Treaty 6 flag to help celebrate and acknowledge the struggles that First Nations people went through during the 1800s. That kicks off at 10 a.m. Thursday morning. And if you want more details on that, they're available on our website, realcountrystpaul.ca. And the St. Paul Aquatic Society is looking for people to complete their Bronze Medallion and Bronze Cross life-saving training this week. It will run Monday until Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. It does cost you to get trained, but they're looking for individuals who want to take their life-saving to the next level. For more information, you can contact them at 780-645-3388. One of St. Paul's biggest events of the summer comes to town Sunday, August 26th. It will be for a full week ending September 2nd. It's our annual rodeo here in St. Paul with events ranging from live entertainment, pancake breakfast to bouncy houses, and even a parade. St. Paul is the place to be August 26th through September 2nd. Tickets are still available and are $65 for the rodeo package, $20 for a kids package, and you can also win tickets through us by listening to us right here on Real Country 97.7. And this weekend in the town of Plamondon, they'll be putting on their annual Boreal Biker Rally. That happens Friday through Sunday the 26th, and it's a full day of things to do, including a show and shine, axe and knife throwing, a bike rodeo, and even some live entertainment. Tickets are $30 for a day pass, $50 for the whole weekend, and if you want tickets or more information, you can give them a call at 780-404-6985. If you have an event that you would like to feature on What's Happening, please email us, toasty@realcountry.ca.
This is Newcap weather.
All right, welcome back. Well, it kind of feels like summer's over.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how we can stretch it out even a day or two or three more, but
at least get us to the long weekend.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Make a try for it.
Yeah.
There's some wonderful crops out in the field that folks have been already started to harvest. So we need to stretch this as long as we can.
Farmers.
We're all begging and pleading for it.
Exactly.
And hoping that the smoke will stay away.
Yes, it's not good for anyone.
Yeah, it really isn't. But it's cooler in the mornings too. We were at 6 degrees at 4 a.m. We made it up to 21 at 2 o'clock, settled for 19 in the last hour when the winds started to come out of the northwest. We're back up to 21 again. The Air Quality Health Index has been around 2 for the better part of the day. It might make a push for 3, we'll see. On the radar satellite, nothing in terms of precipitation, no showers there really, just the movement of cloud cover across the region all day. 21 is our mark as well in Cold Lake and the Battlefords and area. West and northwest winds averaging around 11 to about 13 kilometers per hour. As we open it out some more, 22 in Edmonton. The Air Quality Health Index there has been at 4 all day. 21 in Lac La Biche, 20s for St. Paul, Bonneville areas, 19 in Marwayne, 21 Vermilion, 22 Wainwright, 23 Provost, Macklin. We've got 20 out to Isla Cross and Green Lake, 21 in Meadow Lake, 19 St. Walburg and Maidstone areas, and 21, of course, in the Battlefords. Further south, we've got 20 in Lethbridge. We've got 22 Kindersley and Regina, as well as Moose Jaw. We'll bring more details on the next 7 days later on in the show.
Coming up, a look at what resources are needed to tackle homelessness in the border city. Those details next. Stay with us.
When you see news happening, let us know. Grab your phone and hit record and become part of the Newcap News team. It could make you $100 richer. If you capture news happening, drop us an email at tvnews@newcap.ca.
Welcome back. 20 years ago, homeless men in Lloydminster spent nights together in shacks no bigger than a large bathroom. While conditions have vastly improved, as Josh Ryan explains, there's still need for more services.
Here beside the railway tracks that run through Lloydminster sits a tiny shack.
It's smaller than some people's bathrooms, but it's home for a group of men. Staff at Prowind Motor Repair nearby have been watching the trio for some time.
There used to be a couple cars here, and they spend a lot of time in there, and then they've towed the cars away, and they've changed the location over to this shack behind me. The grocery store people throw their food out, and I guess that's what they eat.
The door of the shed is propped closed with a piece of scrap metal. Inside, the floor is littered with empty bottles and leftover food, possibly from last night's visit to the dumpster. Old tires line the walls. During the heat of the day, the three men seek out a shady spot downtown. Many times, this park bench near the city's clock tower is the spot of choice.
Homeless men have much better lodgings in Lloydminster today, thanks to the Men's Shelter, which recently celebrated its 10-year anniversary.
Not only do we house men who are homeless and in need of shelter, but we also feed the hungry in Lloyd. A lot of people don't realize that we have families that come for food hampers. People will come with their kids.
However, challenges still remain, largely in the wake of the struggling economy in recent years.
It's led to people who normally have never experienced homelessness, are not familiar with this kind of lifestyle, have been coming to our door.
Lizicki says they hope to expand their profile in the community and that more services become available for homeless women.
We do have the interval home that supports women and children fleeing abuse. But for those women who just live on the street for a multitude of reasons, we don't serve them well in the community.
For This Week in Retrospect, I'm Josh Ryan.
All right, well, you have a chance to support local this week in Lac La Biche as downtown transforms into a big sidewalk sale. Scott Mitchell has more.
Hey, it's Scott Mitchell from Boom 103.5 with a look at what's happening in Lac La Biche County. The second Lac La Biche and District Chamber of Commerce Business Sidewalk Sale and Markets is happening in downtown coming up on Thursday between 5 and 8 p.m. There will be chamber members as well as home-based businesses and non-members with special deals and sidewalk sales throughout the downtown core and a surprise market in the Value Drug Mart and Twin Towel parking lots. There's even a bingo game you can participate in for some fantastic prizes. If you want more details, all you have to do is find the Chamber Markets on Facebook, or you can call the Chamber office. The second annual Boreal Biker Rally hits the Plamondon Festival Center grounds this upcoming weekend. There will be things like axe and knife throwing, there will be a show and shine, the biker rally, the Lions Ride for Mikey's site, and more. Vendors and concessions will also be on site, and beer gardens with live bands Fat Racket and the Torpedoes. If you want more details, find the Boreal Biker Rally on Facebook. High-Low Harvest Days is also coming up this weekend on Friday and Saturday. There will be a horticultural show both days, and then on Saturday at 12:30 is the parade, followed by things like beer gardens, a home-based business show, square dancing, wheelbarrow races, flour grinding, and butter making. There will be a tractor pull, King and Queen of High-Low competition with cash prizes, and a pig catch. If you catch it, you keep it. Want more details? Call Lisa at 780-623-8119. If you have an event you would like us to feature on What's Happening, email the details 1 week in advance to scott@boom1035.com.
This is Newcap Sports.
History was made on Sunday as a first-year driver, Dale Mitzwing, won the 2018 CPCA championship. Mitzwing becomes the first rookie to win the CPCA title. No rookie had ever finished higher than top 8 before this year. The final dash came down to the last few meters as Mitzwing passed the top seed Chris Molly to post the best time of the week at 1:16.65. This caps a furious finish to the finals for the rookie driver, who overcame a disastrous run on Friday night and just barely edged into the Final Four. Mitzwing says it's surreal to exceed expectations, including his own.
This year was to win my heats and get Calgary Stampede attention and hopefully get that invitation so I can go and race Dad in his retirement year in Calgary. So maybe I'll go get my butt kicked from Ray over there, but whatever, I'm happy.
Dale's father, Ray Mitzwing, took home day money against the rest of the field. He's now set to retire at the end of next season. Rounding out the top 5 for the year was Molly in second, Todd Baptiste in third, Jamie Laboucaine in fourth, and Chance Ben Smiller in fifth. And Josh Ryan got some final thoughts on the CPAC, or on the finals and the 2018 season from Newcap's own Greg Buchanan following Sunday's action.
Thanks very much. I'm here with Greg Buchanan, a friend of ours at Newcap, and the voice on air of the CPCA radio. What a weekend it was here in Lloydminster. Just excitement start to finish, and one of the closest races for the championship we've ever had.
Yeah, and I think more than anything, it was a close race for the 2018 CPCA Pro Tour for most of the season. A lot of jockeying back and forth in the driver's standings. You didn't really know who was going to be in that Final Four when you roll into the 5 days here to crown the Canadian champion. So that was a great thing, where there's so many different storylines leading into these finals, and then even more storylines inside the finals.
Yeah, and obviously the chief storyline was, of course, Dale Mitswing, a rookie driver, winning the championship, the first that has ever happened. First, a driver has finished higher than 8th. Is such an unprecedented placement. Just talk to how significant this is for this entire association.
Well, it's tremendous. You had 4 rookie drivers in the CPCA this year. All 4 cracked that top 20, and then Dale Mitswing even getting in that top 4, winning back-to-back show titles, heading into Lloyd finals, and that was a great story itself. And you didn't really know what would happen this week. You thought, you know what, here's a great story. He's going to be in that top 4. He could race for a Canadian championship. No rookie driver's ever done that. But more than anything, it's a Mitswing family. And we talk about a family sport, and the Mitswings have won now 9 Canadian championships. Dad Ray won 7, brother Devin won 1, and now son Dale wins another one. So 9 Canadian championships for that family alone. That's just a remarkable story.
Absolutely, and obviously now that Dale has had that win, you know, Ray is looking to hang him up next year as he'll be aged out. So what can we expect from Dale in the future? Is he maybe the guy to look at? I'm sure these other drivers will want some revenge on him.
Well, yeah, it's always the guy to look for at least this year. Anything can happen. It usually does in chuckwagon racing. But the Mitswings are known for having a very deep barn. Ray has great connections at racetracks right across North America. So they'll rest on this. They'll enjoy it for a day or two, and then get ready for 2019 and find more horses for the great barn, and now look to defend his Canadian championship in 2019.
Now, as you said, there are many other storylines. Is there anything else that really stood out to you this week? And obviously, a Chance Mensmiller just missing the cut, Todd Baptiste getting in at the last second. Great show from Dallas Dick, who was further down the standings, but won the aggregate for the weekend. What stood out to you?
Well, I think Dallas Dick was one that stood out for me. Dallas had a great show. You know, he had some ups and downs throughout the race season. As a driver that was left out in that invitation to the Calgary Stampede this 2018, he's hoping that a show win here, finishing off in 2018 season very strong, and also being penalty-free, and also being the clean driver of the finals is a good indication. Well, that's what the Calgary Stampede is looking for, and Dallas Dick is hoping to get that invite back to the Calgary Stampede in 2019, and he may just do that by winning the show here.
Thank you very much for that, Greg, and I'm Josh, signing off here at Halstead Downs in Lloydminster.